Today's lesson requires you to look at tiles and toothpicks. Tiles are squares and toothpicks, well, they're little tiny rectangles. They're toothpicks. And the purpose of it is to start looking at area and perimeter. Area is the inside of a shape. It's how you measure the inside. Perimeter is how you measure the outside. So if I were to say measure the perimeter of your backyard, you would take a ruler, a yardstick, or a meter stick, or a tape measure, and you would measure the outside. Measuring the inside is a whole nother story, and we're going to talk about how you do area and perimeter. I know it is not completely new to you. You have learned this. Sorry, that's Donnie. You have learned this in the past, but we're going to talk about it for the next couple days. And we're going to think about it in terms of tiles and toothpicks. So this first shape right here, this rectangle, is tiles and toothpicks. The inside part are tiles, and there are 6 tiles. That means the area, or the inside of the shape, is equal to 6 tiles. Okay? When you're measuring real things, it might be 6 square feet. Then on the outside, the little green things are the toothpicks. And if I count, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 toothpicks. So the perimeter for this one would be 10 toothpicks. But in real life, you would measure in like feet. Okay, so it would be like 10 feet. On this side, there's 3. On this side, there's 2. On this side, there's 3. And this side, there's 2. So if we were to add those up, it would be 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 3 is 8, plus 2 is 10, to equal 10 toothpicks. Down here, the lower shape has 3 tiles, so the area would be 3. 1, 2, 3, 3 red tiles. And if we were to count the outside, or the perimeter again, the toothpicks, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then the last shape looks a little bit different, but I wanted to show that in today's assignment, you're going to be looking at a couple different types of shapes with tiles and toothpicks, and the meet isn't until this afternoon, so I wanted to make sure you would know how to do this. So right here, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles. Notice it's the same area as the first shape, but they're arranged in a different way. The first shape had 10 toothpicks, but this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So the area can stay the same, but the number of toothpicks can change. Or the number of toothpicks could change, but the toothpicks could stay the same and the area could change. Things aren't always going to be the exact same, but the area here is 6 because there's 6 tiles. Okay, that's just an introduction for today's lesson. You're going to be using that to help you answer these questions here. So does changing the number of toothpicks always change the number of, oh, I want to look at the first page, sorry. There are 2 problems here. The first one, A, Cruz made the tile pattern shown below and said there are 6 tiles. Savannah quickly said there are 10 toothpicks. You have to explain what they mean in words or numbers. Okay, that first shape. Second one, Cruz made up a new pattern shown below, but he ran out of toothpicks. How would you describe this shape using toothpicks and tiles? So in other words, how many tiles are there? How many toothpicks are there? And then the last slide that you have to fill out, you have to fill out 2 of them. Does changing the number of toothpicks always change the number of tiles? Does changing the number of tiles always change the number of toothpicks? Think about these 2 questions as you look at the following tile shape. What is the number of tiles and toothpicks in the shape below? So you're going to count your tiles and you're going to count your toothpicks. And then B, how can you add a tile to the shape but not change the number of toothpicks? And we will go over a little bit about that in the meet today to help you answer that one, but I don't want to give you anything else in case you work on this assignment before the meet. So thank you for watching the video so that you understand what you are learning today. And I will see you at the meet.